I'm going to record a couple of thoughts about systems and devices that are supposed to help you to relax and feel calm and have a better day, like a sound therapy, light therapy, all sorts of appliances like big beds with lights, with magnets, with waves, then listening to binaural beats and glasses with lights. I was looking into those while trying to make myself better days. So I didn't know what I'm into. So my reality was different, and it did not shift overnight. It did not shift like a switch of a light to remember how I used to think, how I used to feel. It was just a different feeling. And now I know, by looking at other people, I can compare. Oh, I used to be like that. Oh, I used to have that type of face. Oh, I was also in the market of like buying this type of devices. I was thinking of buying some glasses with lights, so I would sit, listen binaural beats and have lights. So now this is past stuff. Do I need those anymore? No. And I don't know why I don't need. Maybe I'm into something else, but I feel different. And I know in the past I was easily stressed out, irritated. I was not too bad, but it was different me. Now I'm different. The mind programming is different. Can I be better? Of course, I can be into total bliss. So today and yesterday and a few days ago, it was good. I went for a long hike and it got me pumped, excited, and I can feel the difference between being in pain from some stupid car accidents and being almost pain-free. I know how I felt when I had sciatic nerve pain and made my days crappy. It was like, okay, I'm dealing with stuff. The mind was busy processing the pain. And so when I'm trying to talk about this alternative type of systems and medicine and like I said, sound and they are all helping. I can't argue that. I know they do. If you get into some meditative state because you listen to binaural beats, yeah, good for you. And they could be used as a training wheels. I always say that it's a system that can be used as a training wheel. It helps you to live better. Then at some point, once you programmed yourself and your mind and the body thinking differently, then you take the training wheels off and there you go, you're on your own. I used a meditation band. It's a biofeedback device and it really helped me. It's called Muse headband. Really helped me. And do I use that? Maybe once every couple of months, like 3 times a year, maybe. I forgot about it. Why? It helped me. No need for training wheels. No need for, let's say, flying instructor. That was my flying instructor, flying with the mind, which was good. I mean, might not be suitable for everyone, but because I think in electronics terms, the technical terms, and I think the brain and how the mind works, I thought, you know what, this should be a useful device. So I paid $300 something for it and got it. I used it and I was happy, and I don't need it now. It's gone. But what happens? Lots of people use these training wheels and they hope to achieve results overnight. guess what? If you are 40, 50 years old or something, and you live with depression and you are stressed out daily and you have a crappy ways of thinking, like, you know, you see only the bad stuff, listen to the news, you wear the mask while you ride the scooter. That's a young kid, he's like maybe 30, on his her 20s. Yeah, so you start with this type of fearful thinking, like you have to wear the mask while you ride a scooter or you walk in a park. That's so stupid. That tells you these people have fear built in their thinking. If you have fear built in your thinking, guess what? You will live in fear. You will see fearful people and thoughts and actions, and you will see accidents, and you will see only what that mind filter does make you see. So if you are at that age, like I just said, about 20 something years old people, even that young, you already program your mind to filter certain information. And guess what? You need to deprogram that, because if you get just these aids, external aids like lights, sounds, yeah, they might help you to reprogram your body into vibrating differently and feeling differently. They might help you, but first you need to deprogram the mind. You need to deprogram the mind and reprogram it to see and feel and hear different things, instead of filtering out of the mass of information. So SkyTrain is going, cars are going, news are coming, music is coming. So it depends who you connect with, what you listen, what you watch, what your environment. All this will affect the way you think, the way you feel, because the way you think is the way you have built emotion. You built your emotions, and based on those emotions you will act or react, and that way you interact with people. So you can have a crappy conversation or a pleasant conversation, which can make your day different. You can see someone running, yes, and you think, oh, that's a stupid guy, it's an old guy. You can see that information this way, or you can think, wow, look at that, this person wants to stay active, stay healthy, and feel good about himself. So you add some joy to the thought instead of thinking in a negative way. I used to think in a negative way about many things, right? So I can see the difference. So I see a piece of cow shit, or like I don't see manure, but let's say a pile of cow shit, and you can see that one as some dirty crap or some stuff, or you can see that stuff that is feeding life, feeding worms, feeding insects that become food for something else, or you can see that a nutrient for plant. Yes, you can see that in different light. And you can make a crappy day by thinking, oh yeah, a cow dropped a shit in somewhere on the grass. Or you can see life, the life cycle, how things move around and recycle itself, and go into this nature cycle, and it becomes your food. And you probably enjoy the steak if you think of the steak where it comes from. So you need to make some important shifts in your thinking. So then with these training wheels like light, sound therapy and stuff, crystals, yeah, then you can maintain what those therapies do for you, because those will make some shift. It's a very subtle shift, but you have to work with your mind. You can't just have some light therapy and you get some feeling at some point, then you go back to your old crappy thinking and wreck whatever you tried to create earlier with these technologies. These technologies will not shift your thinking, will not shift it. The meditation band might do that for you, but you have to decide. You have to consciously decide, this is my journey. I'm going to make a change, and I want to make a change. God, please help me. If you believe in God, if you don't, that's okay. Jesus, can you believe in Jesus? That's okay if you don't. That's all right. Buddha, you need to assign a power to certain entity, deity, to give you some assistance. That's the way Reiki works. You assign power to different objects, like stones and I don't know, symbols and stuff. And in your belief, these things have power and are going to make a shift, are going to help you to achieve certain things. But it's actually your mind that does the shift. It's your mind that changes because of your belief. And because of that change, then you make different choices. You choose different friends, different people to talk to, different environment, different work maybe. You tune in, or you adjust yourself to different things better because you already aim for better. That's why you call these powerful beings or powerful objects for your help. And it works in your advantage. But again, I'm going to conclude this video. Just these therapies alone will do not much. It's and I explain the way I see it to someone who did not believe my point of view. If you have a glass of water and you stir up the water, it will create some sort of a vortex. So the water will still spin around for a while, but because of the internal friction, the system will lose the energy. Once you take the steering stick out, the water will lose energy and will go back to its stable state. Same thing with the mind. You add some stuff to make some shift into this energy, and it will make a small shift. If you want to add bigger shift, yeah, you take a torch and you make a shift. You make a hole in your body. So that's a shift, or a change in the body energy, and it's irreversible, right? But I'm just kidding. Those things happen with these technologies. They add small changes, and you think that if you add a change for a year, small minute changes is going to keep it permanent. Depends. So you add a small change, but you go back in the evening and you start swearing, you start getting angry at your spouse, or do something stupid, think different, or you listen to news. Guess what? The amount of change you get through these therapies is this much, and the amount of change you get through your thinking is maybe this much. So something is dragging you up, but your thinking can drag you down this much, and you end up in a bigger hole because you think you have assisting wheels, training wheels that will get you somewhere, and you don't work on your mind. You just rely on someone teaching you, like this technology teaching you, moving you into some direction. It's not going to work. The amount of work you need to put into the stuff has to be bigger, and people look for more powerful stuff always. Why? Because they don't want to put the effort, the mental effort, to do the work, right? So they think, oh yeah, I want a most powerful crystal, I want the most powerful binaural beats, and you find those on the internet. The internet is full of the most powerful binaural beats. Yes, and again, those will never make a permanent shift. It's your mind. Your mind has to make the decisions and do the work. So you have to put that effort into work, and then you use these training wheels as an aid, and maybe it moves you a bit faster towards your goals. See you later. Bye bye.